Hi everyone, happy Sunday. My name is Jackie Hay of HeyHayCreations. Welcome to snowy Pennsylvania. I know normally I'm in my living room, but because it's Sunday, everybody's home. So I am filming in the nursery / my daughter's room. But welcome back, or if you're new here, this is a weekly series where each week I'm going to update you guys on my progress running both a craft. I run an Etsy store / craft business. And I'm also transitioning into, not running, but I'm going to be joining a convention in more of a fine art setting. It's not till August, but each week I'm just going to show you what I'm coming up with for that. The theme is Midnight in Wonderland, so I'm really excited to create some really special art dolls, and I have a ball jointed doll that I'm going to be having a mini series of them available, and just kind of whatever else I come up with for that. And then in addition to the craft shop and the convention I'm getting ready for, I'm in the 9th month of pregnancy, so I'm short of breath and I'm tired, and he's going to be coming really any day at this point. So this whole series is about how I'm juggling those 3 major things of just home life, new baby, craft shop, and getting ready to do more of a big fine arts show. So welcome if you're new, welcome back. If you watched my video from last week, which was the first week, I really appreciate anybody that took the time to watch that video or comment. I'm really trying to build up a community. I definitely have questions and would love to hear from people. Or, my hope is that maybe you'll get something out of this. This is certainly holding me accountable, and I'm certainly learning along the way as well. So thank you. So first order of business on a personal note, this week was kind of tough. The beginning of the week started, my youngest daughter ended up with the stomach flu, and then through the week we all just caught it. So that was a little frustrating. Obviously things happen and you got to do what you got to do. But that definitely cut my work week short. So I wasn't able to get done as much as I normally would have. And I want to just say thank you to those of you who ordered something from me and you're waiting on it. You were all very understanding and patient with me as I was getting things done. So yeah, thank you to all my customers who were so patient. And that leads me into the Etsy side of my business. This week was mostly filling out custom orders. I still had a lot of orders to fill for both my Creepmas trees for the Christmas holiday and then the Valentine's trees as well. So here's some examples of ones from this week. So here's a Creepmas tree, a little star on top, and some sneakers. And here is an example of a Valentine's tree. So both of these will be shipping out on Tuesday after the Martin Luther King holiday. Another fun custom order I had was to make earrings. I normally make charms for Valentine's Day. And if you go into my Instagram or my Facebook, you can see more of what they are. But they requested earrings. So what I did was I made 3 different charms: a star, hearts, and lollipops. And what I did was I made a mold, so I can just churn out, I know it's a little dirty, but I can churn out little resin copies of those charms or those earrings. So I'll just show you real quick. Here's a little heart. You can see it. And in my vast collection of supplies, I did find some jewelry stuff. So I was able to make earrings for the hearts. Here, maybe I can get closer. Okay. Here's the lollipops. She requested a purple one. And these are just a small version of the larger lollipops I make that go with my gingerbread men. Okay. And the last one I made were stars. The stars I covered in resin. I'm not sure if I love the way they look, but they're pretty cute. And I don't have to do that every time. So if anybody ever wants earrings, I can certainly make those fairly quickly. So anyway, this week was mostly filling tree orders, making those earrings, which was really fun and a little different. And after this week, I'm not going to be taking any more custom orders again. The baby's going to be coming anytime, so I can't guarantee that I can get things done as quickly as I'm used to. I will start custom orders back just when I feel like I have a little more time. But for right now, I'm going to put a freeze on that. And for Valentine's Day, I'm going to keep making stuff. I always make bats for Valentine's Day. It's like one of my favorite things to make. I make cupcakes. I make again the charms, all kinds of stuff. But if you have any suggestions for either Valentine's Day or into the spring, people have started to ask for mushrooms, which is something I'll start around now and into the spring. I make these clay mushrooms that are like 3 to 4 inches tall, and they're really fun. But if you have any ideas, please let me know. Okay. Now, because this week, again, was kind of slowed down with everybody being sick, I didn't get as much done for the convention as I would have liked. But a couple of things that did happen was I was able to send a prototype doll over to my friend Julia, who is going to make the costumes for the small group, again, like maybe 10 ball jointed dolls with different costumes that are going to go with their companion doll, again, either a unicorn or a lion, to go with the theme. So she did receive a doll, so she can start on the costumes. And I will link in the description below her information so you can check out the kind of work that she does. In addition to that, I'll put my Instagram and my Facebook so you can see the stuff that I typically do year round. So she got a doll, and also I got a notification that my tables are paid for, so I'm all set up for the convention. I'm going to have 2 sales tables, which I'm really excited about. I think I'm going to have 1 table for all the art dolls that I make, and then 1 for maybe like some smaller items. I'm thinking of like small Cheshire cats, maybe some small white rabbits, mushrooms, different things, and then the bigger dolls that are going to be one of a kind. That's my thinking. And to that note, I did some sketching this week. After the ball jointed doll is kind of ready for mass reproduction, I have a little tweaking to do on the joints. But once the doll is perfected and I can churn out at least 10 of those, my next step is to make the lion doll, I think white rabbit, small white rabbit dolls, and small Cheshire cat dolls. So I'm sketching different ideas of what I want them to look like. Obviously, Alice in Wonderland is a really popular topic for artists, so I don't want it to look just like everybody else's. I want it to have my kind of style, so I've just been playing around with that and drawing and coming up with ideas, which is really fun, but it's also a little frustrating. I know in the end it'll turn out the way it's supposed to turn out, but I think I'm putting too much pressure on myself, trying to come up with something really unique and different. But I think it'll all turn out really good. Okay. So that's pretty much it for the convention stuff for this week. Just a couple of notes to wrap up this video. It definitely was a little frustrating not getting as much work done as I'm used to. But I also realize with this baby coming, things are going to slow down. So I guess my question to you is, how do you handle that frustration of working at a slower pace? Just not getting as much done as you would have liked. If you have any time management tips or ideas, I'd love to hear them. And then also, I asked this question last week, but I'm curious to know what characters you'd like to see. I'm gonna have several one-of-a-kind dolls, and I'm thinking like maybe the Red Queen, or there's so many choices. Obviously, I can't make them all, but what would be interesting for you guys? Like, there's the Jabberwocky, the Bandersnatch, the Mad Hatter. Please let me know in the comments below. And I think that's all my questions for you guys. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Just any kind of comment. Again, I'd love to build this community up. I'd love to learn from you. And if there's anything you'd like to hear from me, I'd love to talk to you. I'm considering maybe doing a little workshop where we make clay mushrooms together. Since I'm making them anyway, that would be easy enough. Or anything at all that you'd like to see. I'd love to do a couple teaching programs as well as these weekly updates. So again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. And until then, yeah, have a great day. Thank you.